Hi, Ann Newberry, Smooth Transitions of Massachusetts, with this week's Free Space Friday moment. One of the questions as a senior move manager that always comes up as we are deciding what to do with family treasures and treasures that are too numerous to take with to the new smaller living space, or as an estate is being liquidated, is how do we do it? What are the options out there? And why would we pick one over the other? This week, I thought I'd spend a little time talking about yard sales. There are people that love yard sales. They spend their summers checking the advertisements and the classifieds in the paper on Craigslist, checking the phone polls for who texts what up, and they go from location to location seeing what kind of bargains they can find. From the other side of the yard sale is the person who spends hours pulling together everything in their house that they are looking to sell and pricing them, dragging them out to the front lawn or the driveway, advertising, and then sitting there waiting for people to show up. Often, if it's done in conjunction with the whole neighborhood, it brings a much larger crowd and there's a much greater response. At the end of the day, you end up with fewer things to put back in your garage or your home, and you have a few more dollars in your pocket. In general, though, unless you really like being outside, interacting with people, and especially practicing your negotiating skills, the yard sale is something that I would not recommend for most people. Overall, it's a lot of work for a very small return. You do empty large volumes of items from your house, and that's the plus side. But the amount of time it takes and the fact that you could be doing something else in that time is the minus side. So you have to really weigh how much you're enjoying the yard sale versus how much you really want to spend the time for a few dollars. This is Ann Newberry, Smooth Transitions of Massachusetts, this week with our Free Space Friday moment, talking about the pros and cons of yard sales, and I look forward to bringing pros and cons of estate sales next week. Thanks. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday.